folks, it's finally here. A couple years in the making. We did it. Today we're doing Little Wing. Now, I've already done a strummer version that you can play and sing along with this, but today we're going to tackle the epic intro. It took me so long because I was trying to find a balance of staying true to Jimi and what he did, but making it approachable on the ukulele, something that was fun to play, and something that was even just possible to play. So I think I found the ultimate balance, pretty close to the actual version of the recording, but it's something that you can learn, you can have fun, and you won't be so overwhelmed by. New ukulele every Wednesday and Saturday. If you like this kind of content, hit subscribe. If you love what we do, think about becoming a Patreon. Links in the notes. You get printable tabs for this tutorial and all our tutorials. So you have this one and the old Little Wing version as well. Additional links in the description, including my email if you want some one-on-one lessons. Let's do it. Grab the ukulele brain attention span, follow me on in, and let's pay tribute to one of the all-time greats. So first things first, to get the Jimi vibe, we need to be in tune down a half step. If you already know how to do this, feel free to skip ahead. If you don't want to do this, then you want to play in standard, feel free to skip ahead. But a lot of the energy comes from this E flat tuning. And so this is how it works. First things first is get your tuner out. Now, it's never been easier to tune before. You used to have to do this with a tuning fork in your ear and all these things. Now, I'm looking at my phone. It's easy. Take your G and drop it down from a G to a G flat. Your tuner might say F sharp, that's fine. Your C becomes a B. E, E flat. Your tuner may say D sharp, A flat. Your tuner may say G sharp. Now let's double check them because sometimes we go a little too far. That's spot on, F sharp. B's looking good. E flat's looking good. A flat's looking good. That makes your C a B chord. Now all the tabs on the screen, we're going to treat them like they're standard. So if I play this chord, we're going to call it an E minor, even though it is an E flat minor. All right, so let's jump into it. Starting off with that classic. Bar the 7th fret, mute it, and then fret it, and then you strum up and slide down. Measure 1. Okay, so we're going to start off here, open E. Then we're going to cover the strings, give it a mute, and then another down up mute. After that, open hammer 2 on the high A. You're going to play open G with your thumb. Now, when I arranged that one, I was probably thinking high G. I am doing a low G. You can do this with any ukulele. It doesn't really matter. The low G does help with the range. If you don't like that low G sound, you could play the 3rd fret there of the E string as well. Then you're going to 3rd fret on the E string, index finger 2nd fret. You're going to pluck both of those, pull up with these 2 fingers, and then hammer on the 4th fret with your ring finger. And those are all 16th notes. So that hammer should land right on the 4th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. After that lands on there, you're going to slide 3 to 5 with your middle finger. Now in the original recording though, it wasn't just a slide like that. Index was on the B. We had the B in there too. And we hammer with the pinky. So if you can, that sounds great. If you can't get that in there, that works just fine, okay? So that's the first measure. Oh, man. Okay, next one, open G, 3rd fret on the offbeat, 1 and it's probably better actually if you use your index finger, because then you're going to hammer 3 and pull the 5. And then play the open G right after that. And that would be 1 and 2 and 3. The third beat, middle finger on the third fret here, index on the second, and you want to hammer 2 to 3. Then you're going to play it again, pinch both of them, then lift your ring finger and play 3 and 2. After that, get it down. This time just the 1, 3 pull 2, and then third fret of the E string. So I'm pulling 3 2 on the A string with my middle finger, and then the E string with my index. So this measure really slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Cool. A, second fret of the G string. Then we're going to come up here, all 16th notes, 2 hammer 4. The middle finger on the third fret of the E. Then index second fret of the C string. So 1, 2, E, and 3, and we're gonna bar 3 and 3 on the E and the A, and then hammer 5 with the ring finger. Lift it up, play 3 and 3 again, and then 3 hammer 5 on the E string. Then 2 hammer 4 on the C string. Middle finger hits the 3. 2, slide 4. Then we're going to drop down, and now we're on the E. So measure number 3, nice and slow. Try to know where each of the first notes are on the top of the beat, so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And just kind of know where those first ones are. Also, when you see it, if you can, try to count it. Like 1, 2, E, and a 3, and a 4, E, and while you take it really slow, kind of treat each half beat where you kind of tap your foot. Like, so then you can learn to play with it in time a little easier. Like 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. It helps. Really take it slow. Now we're over the E minor, 4th fret, and then we're going to another quadruplet or another 16th. Sorry, this was 3, 5, back to 3. 2nd fret, 4th fret. So it's 1 E and 2 E and 3. 4 here. You're gonna go 4, 7, pinky if you can, or index finger. And you're gonna come down and bar the 5th fret with your index finger of both the E and the A string to hammer 7th fret with your ring finger. So you get back to that. And you're gonna get your index finger or your ring finger down on 7, so it's 7, 5, 5. You're gonna lift it up and play 4, 5, 5. Then you're gonna make a B minor and grab that 4th fret of the G string. You don't even need to make that B minor, but that's where we're going. 4th fret there. So count them out, super slow. Do each one of these measures like I'm doing. Get each one under your fingers independently. Feel confident where you can play them fluidly, counting them like this. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Next measure. B minor. So 4th fret here, and then you're going to come down 2nd fret of the E string, 4th fret of the A, then 2 and 5, back to 2 and 4, 2 hammer 5 to 2 2. Then you're playing this B minor, and that is on the and of the 3rd beat, and 4, and 4, and this is like B flat. It's like a passing chord, and so when you make that B flat, you're gonna pluck that 3rd fret, 1st fret here of the E string, then you're gonna pinch 2 and 1, then open high A. And you'll land on the 2nd beat, or the 2nd fret of the G string on the next beat. You get 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Now Jimmy played this with a ton of swing, and I know like the idea of playing it with swing is daunting, especially you might not even know what swing is. Straight time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and swing. So he was. But you really want to just get it under your fingers in time first, and then you can add swing. So learn to play it mechanically, but just in time. Once you can play it mechanically in time over and over again, then you can start to worry about the swing and the flavor of things. Part of the reason Jimmy was such a beast was because he was able to do all these things and do a swing and mix that swing, and he just had a really crazy sense of time that was groovy. It was very, very groovy. Paul David did an excellent video on Little Wing and the power of the swing, but he also never played it twice the same way. So if someone's like, that's not it, just be like, well, this is how he played it on that set in Harlem in 1968, if you know what I mean. And just kind of say that, and then they'll go, oh, nice. We're doing good. We only have 5 more measures. Well, really kind of 4. We're in the barn doors. We're not in the barn doors, but we're on the 2nd half. 2nd. Then come up and bar the 5th fret and play G and E 5th fret. 1 and 2. 2nd beat there. While holding these down, you're going to hammer 5 to 7 with your ring finger. Lift them back up, back to 5-5. Then to 3-5. 3rd fret here, 5th fret here. And this would also sound great with the G string, or high G string, so don't worry. Then you're going to drop this ring finger down to 3 here and play 3 and 5. Drop it down half step, 3 and 4. That's cool, man. Then 3 and 5 again. 5 and 5 again. 3 and 5 again. So you get 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and boo cha. Okay, now we get that cool slide part. Open G. You're gonna play 5 and 5 of the E and the A. Ring finger on the 7th fret and slide it up to 9-7-7. While you're there, you're gonna slide back down to where we started, 5 and 7-7. Lift this finger up, play the open E, and put it back down and slide to 5-3-3. Okay, once you're there, you're gonna hold that down and hit 5 and 3 again together, down to the 1, keep that finger down there, open G and C together, play the open or the 1st fret again, and then all 3 together, then the F again, F suspended 2. So this measure, and we're going to break it down in our mechanical time again. Foot fell asleep. I'm going to have to amputate it if this tutorial goes any longer. Goodness. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Next measure is actually 2/4. Only 2 beats, 2 hammer 5. And that's kind of sloppy with the pinky. You could use index if you want, or you could slide up there if you wanted. If you do slide, use your ring finger, because right after that, we're going 5/4. 4th fret of the C string, 5th fret of the A, 2 times. And I'm actually going to use my middle and my ring finger, because we're going to go do, do, index drop to 3. You're going to play 5 and 5 pinky on the 5th fret now. And you pull off with the pinky. So you pluck both at the same time, but pull with just the pinky. So this measure counted out super slowly. 1 E and 2 E and a little quicker. 1 E and 2 E and All right, last measure. Over the D, we're going to slide 5 to 7 on the G string. Then reach up and grab the 5th fret with your index finger. Slide 5 to 7. Grab 5, and then 7 again, 5 again, 7 again, and 5, 5. Then on the 3rd beat, 5, hammer 7, 5, 5, hammer 7. And then play 5, 5 2 times. Then it's 7, 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 5, 5, 5, which is D. You would get this. We're going to come up here to 7 and 9. Slide down. You could do that. You could do, again, these are both E's. You can slide just this one. You can slide just this one. She's walking through the clouds with a circus mind that's running wild. Then you're back into the tune, which you've already done. Link up here in the notes. And there you have it, folks. Little Wing, the intro, 9 measures that took me. And there you go, folks. Little Wing, the intro, 9 measures that took me 9 years. No, I'm just joking, but we did that Little Wing tutorial maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So this has been in the making for quite some time. I wanted to do it justice, and I just never felt like I was doing it justice. Anytime I would tab it out note for note, it would just be impossible. And then anytime that I would try to maybe take some things out to make it approachable, it just lost all the energy. So this is pretty darn close, all right? You could even play it along with the recording, and I think that you would see most of it goes along with the recording as well, which is suggested because he's switching between straight and swing, and really to nail it, you kind of got to get that groove. But he plays it different every time as well, so you can consider this maybe just one of the other times he played it a little different. All right, catch you Wednesday and Saturday for ukulele, Monday for guitar. Life is good. Catch you on the flip side. Rock and roll. Take care. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone don't get no mouse.